Right, you're gonna love this. Right, I've mixed up a bit of a mucky blue colour on there, so it's a bit of blue, a bit of Payne's grey, whatever blue you've got in your palette, a darkish one, a bit of cobalt, ultramarine, something like that, a bit of tiny bit of Bonnet umber and a bit of Payne's grey mixed in with it, just to mucky it a little bit. And then I've mixed like a light green up for now. And what I'm going to do, you're going to love this. If you watched yesterday's video, you'll have seen me draw this sketch art, so you can have that already sketched out ready. I'll just show you. So it's like I've got a background hill here, a tree's going to go in here, a little path here. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to build up this front layer first this time. So this is going to be brilliant. I've been looking forwards to doing this. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop paint in there, water in there, sorry. So that bit there, I don't want any solid lumps in there. And then I think after that, I think I'm just going to splash a few bits of water on, and then I'm going to splash paint on. See if I can get some paint splilling and splashing about, like, you know what I mean? So now I'm just flicking. You can do this. I've got a stiff brush here, right? But you can do this with toothbrush. A lot of artists do it with a toothbrush, right? Or a toothbrush. Splash some more water on there, so some of that just drips. I want it more drippy than that. There, that's not bad. Let's get a little spray and spray. I'm standing right back with my sprayer, so I get more hardish blobs than out, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Get some more. There. Oh, nice. I didn't really want it. See, anyway you don't want it, that's where you just add your extra water in. That's why I've put some extra water in there. Just keep that bit white, you see. Right. Let's splash some extra bits of water up here, I'm thinking. Looks a bit lumpy up that side. I don't really want to sweep it round other way, because I think all this water what's dripped down here is going to probably drip into my other pages. Let me try and dab that so it don't. I mean, if I dampen that bit there, look, I don't want this to drip down in my other pages. And now let's drip some of that back that way. See if that works. That should work. Oh. And this wants to end up looking a bit more, tiny bit more. End up looking like water. Me thinking behind, I've done similar to this before, but this is, I'm experimenting with this, it might not work. See, even all these years of painting and I'm still experimenting. Tell you what not work. Them big splashes up there, I didn't want them there, so I'll wash them out. Them there I don't want. So you don't want, wash out. Do it quicker than I did it. I'd left them. I'd only just noticed it. There. Don't worry about them ears. They always fall out of these brushes. Right, so that's that. Tell you what, let's get some of this light yellow now. Just flick some of that. That's going to be more just on this bit around here, I'm thinking. Into there. Maybe some bits up here and all that. That yellow splash. There, lovely. Oh, it's going to be. Let's get this. This might drip a bit, but where's my stream? There's going to be some here. Get some of that in there, look. Is that right? No, I've gone wrong. Put that in my path. I didn't want it in my path. Down there, I'll have some. And then, yeah, that's alright. I'll check that where I didn't want it in my path. Didn't really want it there. I've done that by mistake. That bit there I've done by mistake. It's alright. Just wash it out. There. So that, right. So, let's get some splashes up here. So that can be some green up there. That'll look good. Splash some in there. There. It's just going to give me that good effect. This is, there'll be paint going on top of this, but this is just my little effect for this little bit. Look at that, lovely. And then when it's dry, I want to get some in on that path and all, some speckly effect, but because I've just wet that, I wonder if I can dry it. Let's have a go. See if I can dry that path, and then I can get a bit of speckly effect on there and all, with like a nice creamy type colour. So if I get that, let's mix a creamy colour up. I'll just use that yellowy green colour, pop some red in it, and it'll go a nice creamy colour, and it has perfect. A bit more. That's just red and a bit of yellow to give me a creamy colour. Oh yeah, perfect. If it goes a bit orange, just stick a tiny bit of Bond Umber or something in it. Don't forget your contours, your land, so you want these splats to sort of go roughly with your contours. Probably have a few less up there than what's in there, and some of that cream colour will blend in nice with that green colour and all. So I'll do a bit of that in there. Look, that's nice, that looks nice. Bit up there. Let's say a little bit of that cream colour in there and all. It doesn't look nice, that one. Right, so that's that. I'm thinking let's splash a bit more of this blue in. Bad. We got another one of them little brushes. I got one. Oh, that one. I've found another one. Just got water on this one now. I'm just going to get water on some of this so it drips again. Just wanting it to drip a bit. So I've just got water on this brush. And this is like my underpainting. That's not my finished painting, nowhere near. It's just my underpainting, that. And I think that is looking alright. Shall I flip it back the other way now? So let's do it back that way. Drips and that. A bit more up there, look, on these edges. That blue, don't matter if that blue mixes in with that green, look, because blue and yellow, sorry, mix green anyway. Oh, look at that. That's giving me a nice effect. So hopefully that's going to dry looking somewhat like some water. Right, give it a gentle dry now and see what it looks like. It might just look mental, I don't know. We'll soon find out. Right, I'm going to drip that t'other way again now. And carry on drying. Got some splashes up here again, especially in there. Don't really want any splashes in that sky, so just get out of time. But watch out for that. I forgot to look for it. Any splashes up here you don't really want. See at that, I'm actually pushing my paint with my brush. Let's give that tiny little squirt there on some of them bits. See. Flip it back t'other way one last time. Let some of them other bits drip back that way now. Nice gentle dry. go. There, blown everything everywhere. All my brushes blown off my table. But there, look at that. I've just enjoyed that, just splashing about. Just messing about. But look, all these natural things happening here now. All these natural streaks and stuff. That's all going to add to my land. Got a bit of brown in there for where my path's going to end up. They'll look like little bits of grit and stone. This will all be painted over. It'll all look good when it gets into it. That'll be sound, that will. So that's sort of prepped up, ready now then. So I could put a bit of background in it, really. Yeah, I think I'll leave it at that. I've got an headache. I got out of bed this morning. I've got to remember to get out feet first. Anyway, I'll see. Just lower that a bit so you can see it. I'll see the on beach in that in.